Okay, 10 questions and answer in English about generating multiple source of income. What does it mean to have more than one income stream? It means earning money from different sources instead of depending only on one job. Why is it important to create multiple incomes? Because it gives financial security, stability, and more opportunities to grow wealth. What are some common types of additional income? Examples include freelancing, investing, online business, renting property, or selling products. Can passive income help with wealth? Yes, passive income like investment or royalties allows you to earn money even while you are not actively working. How can someone start earning extra income with little money? They can offer service online, create digital products, or use skills like tutoring, reading, or design. Is investing a safe way to generate more income? It depends. Investments like stocks or real estate can grow wealth, but they also carry risks that require knowledge and planning. Can learning new skills help increase income? Definitely. Skills such as coding, marketing, or language open new job opportunities and side business. How does time management affect multiple income streams? Time management is essential to balance your main job with side projects without feeling overwhelmed. Should people focus on active or passive income first? It's best off to start with active income, like freelancing, and slowly build passive income through investments or business. 10. What is the biggest benefit of having multiple sources of income? The biggest benefit is financial freedom, which means less stress about money and more control over your future. Um, Hidden Right by Charles Bukowski, Chapter 20, Part 2. What the hell have you done? Asked Chad. You son of a bitch, yelled Eddie. You've spoiled it. I back it off. Even, even Frank started at me strongly. Let's get his ass, yelled Ying. They were between me and the street. I ran down to the driveway into the backyard of a strange house. They were after me. I ran through the backyard and being the garage. There was a 6-foot lattice fence covered with beams. I went straight up the fence and over the top. I ran through the next backyard and up in the driveway. And as I ran up the driveway, I looked back and saw Chuck just reaching the top of the fence. Then he slipped and fell into the yard, landing on his back. Shit, he said. I took a right and kept running. I ran for 7 or 8 blocks and then sat down on somebody's lawn and rested. There was nobody around. I wondered if Fran would forgive me. I wondered if the others would forgive me. I decided to stay out of sight for a week or so, and so they forgot. Not much happened for a while. There were many days of nothing. Then Frank's father committed suicide. Nobody knew. Uh, Nobody knew why. Frank told me he and his mother would have to move to a smaller place in another neighborhood. He said he would write, and he did. Only we didn't write. We drew cartoons about cannibals. His cartoons were about troubles with cannibals, and then I continued the cartoon story where he left off out the troubles with the cannibals. My mother found one of Frank's cartoons and showed it to my father, and our letter reading was over. Uh, Fifth grade became sixth grade, and I began to think about running away from home, but I decided that if most of our fathers couldn't get jobs now in the healthcare, could a guy under 5 feet tall get one? John Dillinger was everybody's hero, adults and kids alike. He took the money from the banks, and there was Pretty Boy Floyd and Barker and Machine Gun Kelly. People began going to vegan logs where wigs grew. They had learned that some of the wigs could be cooked and eaten. There were fist fights between women in the vacant logs and on the street corners. Everybody was angry. The men smoked Baldora and didn't take any shit from anybody. They let the little round. Bull Durham tax hand of their front shirt pockets, and they could roll a cigarette with one hand when you saw a man with a Bull Durham, the dangling that mean look out. People went around talking about uh, 2 and 3 mortgage. My father came home one night with a broken arm and 2 black eyes. My mother had a low-paying job somewhere, and each boy in the neighborhood had one pair of Sunday pants and one pair of daily pants. When shows were out, there weren't any new ones. The department stores had salts, and they sold for uh, 50 or 20 cents, along with the glue, and these were glued to the buttons of the worn-out shoes. Teen parents had one roosters and some chickens in their backyard. And if some chicken didn't like enough eggs, they ate it. As for me, it was the same at the school, and with Chuck, Jean, and Eddie. Not only did the grown-ups get men, the kids got men, and even the animals got men. And it was like they took their cue from the people. One day I was standing around waiting as usual, not friendly with the gang, no longer really waiting to be, when Jean rushed up to me. Hey Henry, come on. What is it? Come on. Jean started running, and I ran after him. We ran down the driveway and into the Gibson backyard. The Gibsons had a large brick wall around their backyard. Look, he's got the cat cornered. He's going to kill it. There was a small white cat baked into a corner of the wall. It couldn't go up, and it couldn't go in one direction for the other. Its back was arched, and it was speeding. It was ready, but it was very small, and Chuck's bulldog, Barney, was crawling and moving closer and closer. I got the feeling that the cat had been put there by the guys, and then the bulldog had been brought in. I feel it strongly because of the way Chuck and Eddie and Jim were watching. They had a guilty look. You guys did this, I said. No, said Chuck. It's the cat's fault. It came in here. Let it fight its way out. I hate you bastards, I said. Barney is going to kill that cat, said Jane.